You guys, if you have any funny stories, any little piece of advice that you want our takes on, or you have any questions for me, Jewel, or Ryan, you want to get to know us a little bit better, please email us at blackpeopleofparamore@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram. We are going to be responding to and answering the funniest questions, stories, pieces of advice on next episode. Welcome to Black People Love Paramore, a pop culture podcast not about the band Paramore, but about the common as well as the uncommon interests of Black people. I'm Sequoia Holmes.
And I'm Ryan Graham.
And today we're going to be talking about soul food. When we talk about common and uncommon, we're in the commons.
Yeah.
I feel like we're into the commons. But before we get into that, some housekeeping per usual. Rate us and write us a review. I went through y'all Spotify comments. I don't know why it took me this long to look at the Spotify comments. Spotify comments are funny. You guys are having a good time in the Spotify comments. Please continue that. Also the YouTube comments. We're looking at upping the quality of the video soon. So also there should be video on Spotify for this episode if you feel like looking at us on Spotify.
I know. Tell if you think we're hot, comment a fire emoji, and if you don't, comment a fire emoji. Either way, tell us we're fucking pretty.
Yeah.
You
fire
know you're
emoji.
Pretty. That's different.
And if you think we're ugly, you can comment an axe emoji. Like your
chopped. Wow, I like that.
Is that an emoji?
Axe is an emoji.
Okay,
axe
great.
is an emoji.
Okay,
that's sure.
Yeah.
You know what else? I mean, maybe this won't be in this, but we could also do a Amazon wish list. We could have, if you want to do a crowdsourcing.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Wow.
So, but we can discuss that and make a video about that later.
We'll chat. We'll run it past
Let's
you
have
guys.
a chat.
Actually, I just ran it past you. So
yeah.
Let me know what you think. 5 stars, please. If you're going to rate on Spotify or the Apple Podcasts, if you can give us 5 stars, that is very, very helpful to me and to us. So that would be great. And if you want some merch, you can find it down in the description box. Yeah. Boom. Let's get into the episode.
I love this. Wow, you're very efficient at housekeeping.
Thank you.
You're such a good cleaner.
Thank you. Oh my God. I'm really domestic. I've been cooking a lot.
Have you really?
Yes. And the
she
interest
that
of
I
soul
see a Mendocino
food,
Farm bag.
That was just today.
Okay.
That was just today. I've been cooking a lot. I've been making a lot of soup. I got an immersion blender.
Wow.
Well, I got a new one. My old one broke.
But saying life changing. An immersion blender
Love
really will.
the immersion blender. I'm about to start making sauces. I remember you told me about making
it is.
sauces. I'm about to start making sauces.
You know who wasn't cooking healthy and making her own mayo? Big Mama Big A.
I'm done. Okay, let's get into it.
Sorry, I know. Okay.
Soul Food is a 1997 American comedy drama film written and directed by George Tillman Jr. in his major studio debut. Damn, that's a hell of a debut.
I didn't realize that. Wow.
Me neither. Featuring an ensemble cast, the story centers on the trials of an extended Chicago Black American family held together by long-standing family traditions which began to fade as serious problems arise. Tillman based the family on his family.
Oh, I don't think I realized that too. Oh my God, that's kind of crazy for his family to.
Well, you know what? We'll get into it, but I feel like
it makes it make more sense to me.
This is very common.
It is, and I hate that. That was gonna be one of my questions.
What I mean?
Is that I'm like, this feels like black family tropes. Yeah, and it does feel common, but I'm like, is it? I'm
not sure.
There
I'm
are
not
some
sure.
things that I relate to.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of this, and I'm like, how many people are really
interesting
going through this?
Okay.
But maybe
We'll
let
get
us
into
know.
it. We'll get into it for sure. But it was based on his own family, and the movie is widely acclaimed for presenting a more positive image of African Americans. Then it's typically seen in Hollywood films, which says a lot about the way we are typically portrayed in Hollywood films. In 2015, it was announced that 20th Century Fox is planning a sequel for the film called More Soul Food, also written by Tillman.
Oh, good.
I'm excited to see that.
Yes, and we are just in sequel hell.
We are.
And
Devil Wears Prada's 2 coming, which I'm excited about.
I saw the trailer today.
The teaser, the shoes pissed me off.
I did too. The shoes and the walk. Because I was like, one, walk's not eating.
No.
You look like you're wobbling. You look like you're about to fall over.
I agree. I mean, she is elderly, but
But then
it's Miranda Priestley.
Get the fuck into character, Meryl Streep. In it. I don't understand. Yeah, that walk was mad wobbly. It looked like it was gonna fall. And those shoes were heinous.
Marshall's ass.
And the heel wasn't high enough.
No.
I don't even think it was a red bottom.
It wasn't.
Oh well, girl, let it go.
It was ugly. It was literally Marshall's shoe, which is fine. I'm not hating on Marshall's.
what?
I have several Marshall shoes. Let's start there. But I am not Amanda. I'm not Miranda Priestley.
She wouldn't.
She was dragging Andy to hell for that blue cerulean.
Can you imagine? If Andy, when she got on the elevator, she should have cussed her out and said, "What the fuck are those?"
Anyways, okay.
I know this is not what we're talking about. Sequel hell is what I'm saying. I think we're in sequel hell because seeing lots of sequels now feel like money grabs.
Yeah.
And I will say this one, I don't know that it would.
I agree.
I think this one,
I agree.
It's been long enough,
tasteful.
and and I feel like this movie doesn't have like a cult following in that way, where like Devil Wears Prada or even Mean Girls, they're very they are memeified
100%
in a way that this movie is not.
This movie is not a mainstay in the cultural zeitgeist and the general cultural zeitgeist. Right. I would even say it's not a. When you talk about black classic films, and again, this could just be me. Good. Don't eat me up.
Please do.
But when people talk about black classic films, this is not one that I hear people list all the time.
You know what's crazy? That was also going to be one of my questions for you. Was like, do you consider this one of so your answer is no.
I know I do personally, just because it's one of the few that I remember having on VHS.
Sure.
And like we would watch it around the holidays if we all came together. Like it was definitely a mainstay in my household, and therefore I would put it on my list of classics. But when talking,
never hear
if I Google black classic films right now, I mean I could check theoretically. I don't imagine that it's popping up.
That's what when I was like thinking back on this movie, I was like, oh. It doesn't feel like it will fall on those lists for me either.
Okay, yeah.
Like, because I think of you have the Poetic Justices. You even have a Waiting to Exhale. You have a Don't Be a Menace.
I was about to say, if you want the funny things, you want Don't Be a Menace.
Or
you
Boys in the Hood. Or what is it? The Wood.
The Wood.
Gotta
Set It Off.
Exactly.
Or Set It. I'm talking about Gotta Set It Off. Set It Off.
Babs is on here. I wouldn't put Babs there. I
wouldn't put Babs there either. But
I love.
But people do. I do hear Babs regularly. Never? Correct. I've never.
I am so sorry. Can we bully Sequoia into watching Babs?
I will watch it.
It is one of my favorite.
Y'all really do be bullying in the comments too. I'll be looking. Sequoia, you have to watch. Sequoia, you have to watch.
Okay, I will. Babs is so fun. Holly Berry probably looks back at that fucking movie
and it's so embarrassed.
I'm sure she hates
I know.
But I live for that shit.
I like the hairstyles.
It's so fun.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Anyways, the movie Soul Food was later adapted into a TV show, Soul Food. It's an American drama television series aired on Showtime from 2000 to 2004. It was developed by Felicia D. Henderson. The show picks up 6 months after the events of the film, starting with the birth of Bird and Lem's son, Jeremiah, as the family tries to hold together after the death of Big Mama.
It's crazy. That show lasted for 4 years.
Yeah, I know.
My mom watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, did you?
I did.
It was one of those shows my mom would be like, get out of that room. It was very much like that in Sex and the City. She's like, you can't be in here watching
nobody ever told me to leave the room for any television show.
I bet you read Zane books in school too.
I did.
Oh,
not in school, but I did read them.
Being funny.
No, I read them. And I don't think my parents knew what. I don't think my parents knew what was going on in Zane books, but I did.
That's crazy that you watched the show as a child.
I did. And there was a lot of sex in it.
Yes.
It was on Showtime. Duh.
I know. It was mad inappropriate.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of sex in it.
That's why my mom kicked me out of the room.
Wait, you know what? Because there was so much sex in it, this must have been something I was sneaking to watch.
Yeah. I'm like,
because my parents weren't just going to watch something with sex in it. No, not with me. Not with me. No. Yeah. And it was pretty blatant sex, and I definitely remember that. And so I must have been watching it, and I was definitely a really horny little kid. So that makes sense.
Okay, great. I love that.
Yeah.
So this was. I just remember that show because Boris Kodjoe's fine it.
Was he in it?
He was. He was in later seasons. He was recurring in season 1 and came back later. He's not a character in the movie, but he is a character.
Yeah. In the show.
And I say fine. And no, he is fine. I was gonna say, is he just light skinned? But I think he's actually fine.
I think he's attractive. Yes. Boris Kodjoe is definitely an attractive man. Yeah, he has a good face. A good bald head, which a lot of people a lot of men don't have.
Yeah. He's bald in the way that you don't notice it. It's
100%. 100. I can't imagine him with hair. I feel like he would look crazy.
Right.
Okay, it has a star-studded cast, the movie. We have Vanessa Williams as Teri, Vivica A. Fox as Maxine, Nia Long as Bird, Michael Beach as Miles, Mekhi Phifer, Lem, Brendan Hammond, Ahmad, the little boy, Jeffrey D. Sams as Kenny, Gina Rivera as Faith, and Irma P. Hall as Big Mama.
The name Gina Rivera sounds so familiar,
doesn't it?
I don't know why that sounds so familiar, but I don't looking at Faith. I don't recognize
now.
Her.
Looking at Faith, I did recognize her.
I don't, but her name sounds mad familiar. Why? What else is she in? Why do I know her?
Oh shoot!
I must know her.
Let me see.
You know what I mean? Because like obviously that name is something, but like thinking of that character, I'm like that doesn't ring any other bells for me.
What else was she in? She was in Showgirls in '95, Saints and Sinners, The Closer.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why her.
The Temptations in 1998. The Great Debaters in 2007.
That's not now, girl.
You didn't watch The Great
I
Debaters?
did watch The Great Debaters, but I didn't pull her out. She wasn't Jessie
Oh.
or Juliet or whatever the girl's. What was that girl's
Jussie
name?
Smollett.
Is it Jessie? What is that girl's name?
Her name is Jussie.
No, Jessie's the brother. Jessie's the criminal.
Journey.
Journey. She's not Journey.
I'm dead serious. Like her name is Jussie.
Nigga,
damn.
It's not. You know what it is?
What?
I'm thinking of Cheetah Rivera, who is a famous Broadway she's never mind. She's
Yeah,
wholly different.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Ignore me.
Anyways, I had so many thoughts while watching this film.
Okay, yeah. When did you rewatch? When was the last time you?
I rewatched it today. I think before this, I had watched it maybe like 5-ish years ago, and I wasn't fully locked in. We might have,
because I remember.
Actually, I think we did.
I think I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I remember watching it recently. And I was like, "Who did I?" And I think it was you.
I think we might have watched it like 5 years ago, and we'd be talking through stuff. So we really might not have.
You know what? It might have been me and you watching with your mom, and she probably hated
That's when she was cussing us out. That's when she was cussing us out because she was mad that we were talking through the media. She was like, "And ain't nobody want to watch a movie with y'all." Oh, okay.
Your mom and Garrick have said that.
100%.
And
I'm like,
I think talking through a movie, it adds.
why would I watch it with people if I wasn't going to talk through it? I could watch it by myself if I wasn't going to talk through it.
I would just go along.
It doesn't make any sense. What's the point? Anyways.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, you said you just rewatched it. I still don't. I think I know I've watched it within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I revisited a lot of the scenes, and so it brought back memories.
Yes.
And I too have lots of thoughts where I'm like, this is how a positive representation of black family, heavy quotation.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you know what I think
what?
people, you know what I think it is more so? It has a really pleasant vibe.
Okay.
Like the vibe of the movie, like the way that it's scored, the soundtrack, it's very pleasant. And I think people are kind of conflating that with positive representation of black family.
And maybe that nobody was directly on drugs. You know what I mean? Like no one was.
No one on drugs? I'm trying to think. No. Limp sold drugs.
And even that was lightly suggested. I don't think he said it.
He did.
I think he said stuff.
He did say stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he actually says drugs.
What else would he be selling?
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay, there's
I think
no direct,
that there's no direct, and even that feels like it's a part of his past. So it feels like maybe that is the other angle of it. That a lot of black movies now, or not black movies and film throughout history have been directly involved with someone being strung out on drugs. And I guess technically no one's a prostitute.
Well, someone's a stripper. Faith.
Who? Is she?
Yeah,
she was a
stripper. She was a stripper. She was a stripper, and then she's like, "I want to be a dancer," and she's like, "No, not like that. I want to be a real dancer now."
Okay, let's not shade stripper.
No, not at all.
No, I know you're not.
Yeah.
I meant her. I'm talking about Faith. Because I'm some of those girls be up there. You haven't been to a good strip club.
I'm telling you,
because they'll be up there doing art.
In fact, I watched Hustlers recently.
So fucking good.
Cardi B, premier stripper. I said, "Oh,
I forgot
baby.
she was in that movie.
She's in it, and she's
cameo. No.
Yeah, I would say maybe a little bit more than a cameo. She's in a couple scenes. Okay. Yeah, and she speaks a couple times.
Is Lizzo in that movie?
Also a little bit. I would say a little bit above a cameo.
Are they both strippers in the movie?
Yeah. Kiki Palmer's a stripper in it. Lizzo's a stripper in it.
Sorry, the whole point is that they're all strippers.
Everybody's a stripper. Everybody's a stripper.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Not about
anyway, Soul Food. The writing, the acting, the directing is exactly what Tyler Perry thinks he's doing. That's exactly what he thinks he's doing.
Wow. Yes.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Even down to the light skin
everything.
All of it. I know this was on his vision board.
You for a fact he manifested and chanted over this movie.
Is Madea Big Mama?
Yes.
But I mean,
yes.
Wait, directly?
Yes.
I'm saying, has he ever referenced that? Does she ever lose her limbs or anything? Big Mama don't lose no damn. Or
she
Madea,
does. She gets her.
No, Madea doesn't.
Oh,
lose
Madea.
any.
No, Madea can't. Madea's a gun-toting.
That's what I'm saying. Madea feels way too violent to be Big Mama.
Okay, so the term Madea is actually Madeir.
Mother deer.
Which I think is an offshoot of mother deer.
Madeir.
Yeah, Madeir. Like a pleasantry for grandmother.
So she literally is of course she's
you know what I mean? It's exactly.
I've never.
So yes, but yes.
But he's then making it is he just scary movieing? So is that?
Yes.
Is that all Tyler Perry does? It's just scary movies, fucking soul food.
1000%. He's scary movies, soul food.
That's what all of this is.
Whoa, that's exactly what it is. That's so real.
And honestly, does that make me like his work more?
No, not me personally. Not me personally. I'm gonna say no to that. But that's just
wow. Okay,
me.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Fine. Now, have you ever watched your family fall apart when like everybody comes together?
What a question for a podcast. Have you ever watched your family fall apart?
Have you ever watched your family fall apart? But like, you know what I mean? Like when the whole family comes together, at least my family, let me speak for my own family, child.
Sure.
When my whole family comes together for like the holidays or something, the likelihood that something sets it off and that we don't speak again until the next holiday is 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Maybe 6.5. But yeah.
That is okay.
It's super likely.
You know what? What happened? No, wait, hold on. I'm not going to think about it. What do you mean? Give me an example of a time that you went to a dinner. You're like,
like somebody just takes it too far.
In what way? Like Nana's cooking. You have mashed potatoes, ham hocks, greens, beans, potatoes, yams. All those people are eating, and it's like, I made it. All that.
And then it gets into, I'm trying to think. It gets into something like, so you think a man is supposed to care about you deeply as a person and not just, you know what I mean, like something ridiculous.
Yes, a man should
you
care
think
about
a man's supposed to really spend his time.
Who's saying this?
An uncle.
Okay. He's talking to you or talking to a woman.
Talking to me, a woman.
Saying you think a man should care about you?
You think a man is supposed to deeply like be worried about you and care about you and also support the house and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you about that, babe. You know, it's always something like that.
Okay, and then it's like, I don't want to be around it.
And then it's just like screaming and yelling and yada yada. So when Teri and Maxine kept getting into it because Teri was like, bitch, I'm a lawyer. And Maxine was
like... And also, can we talk about... Teri did not have to keep throwing that in their damn faces.
She didn't.
I'm like,
really
all
didn't.
right, girl.
No, she really didn't. And I'm a Teri apologist for the most part.
I agree. No. Oh, we will get to Teri. I do think justice for Teri.
Yeah, I agree. Should we just get to the characters now?
Well, yes, but to answer the question, family falling apart, no. So were you also involved? As a kid, my family's Thanksgivings were always at my grandparents' siblings.
Yeah.
So it was just me and
your
my
grandparents' siblings.
Right.
Got
so it was like my direct uncle was like, he lived in Texas. He was never home.
Okay.
So it was always me and my brother were the only two kids.
Oh, okay.
And then there was just a bunch of like two generations removed, so it was just a bunch of old people.
Okay.
And so no, there was never real drama. It was like, oh my god, who's drooling? Like,
oh wow,
I'm like, people kind of barely coherent.
I'm done.
Like, I wish we had more drama. I would have loved a table being thrown. I would have loved like some screaming matches.
Family. That's my
I
family.
would have loved it.
Like flipping over tables type.
Were you little Ahmad? Like, were you running around like listening? Because he was also very involved in these adults.
He was really involved, and he was so mature. Like he had a good understanding. Like he was really mature. He was lovely.
That's crazy. Also, a sign of trauma.
It is definitely.
No little kid should be that mature.
Agree. Ahmad was way too mature for his age. But nah, I wouldn't say I was Ahmad. Yeah, no, I wasn't Ahmad.
You wasn't wrapped up in it.
No,
he was like involved in the, like they were confiding in him.
I know.
Okay.
The adults confiding in him, that is traumatizing.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to know this. I shouldn't know this. I shouldn't know that my dad cheated on my
Well, he
aunt.
didn't really know.
My dad cheated on my aunt.
Yes. I'm thinking about Teri getting cheated on.
How old was Ahmad? I don't remember how old he was.
It's not clear. I would estimate he's probably around 10.
I at 10 should not have the context that my mom stole my dad from my aunt. I should not know that.
Oh, I would have that context.
What?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you mean?
He's not an only child, but like I feel like only children just know a lot about their families.
Damn. Yeah, I was like, I thought he was an only child. There was a little girl, but I didn't know. Was that his sister? Did they have 2 kids?
I believe the mom had another child. In the beginning, he's like going over everybody, and they don't appear anymore.
He does.
Like she's pregnant, and then he references a sibling,
and that girl's gone.
But like, yeah, I never see that sibling again, and you know.
And also, why was he? Sorry, I have so many questions about him. Because he was always at somebody's house.
He was.
And I'm like, I was not at my aunt that often.
This made me feel jealous, though, because it really feels like, now that was actually a good part of the movie. I'm like, wow, you really are being raised in a community where you could, like, all your aunts are like, oh, you're here tonight? Oh, yeah, cool. Like, they're not like, why is this child in my house? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, because imagine you come home from work and you weren't expecting your nephew and you're like, why are you here? Like, what's up?
Oh, wait. I don't think I remember him being popping up. I thought he went to Teri's house.
Read.
Oh, and the way, I mean, granted, it's been a couple years since like I've like seen it.
Yeah.
I remember him going to Teri's house,
Yeah.
but I don't remember him popping up. It seemed more of like Ahmad's going to be at my house tonight.
There was one scene, because I just watched it today, so it's fresh, but there was one scene where she's like getting off of work and they're in the kitchen and she's like, are you here tonight? And he's like, yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, okay. Or
that is strange.
Or when he's in the shop with Bird and she's like,
but to me, I understood he works, like not works there, but like, you know, he worked at the shop.
Like he's being babysat, but he's, you know,
yeah,
working.
that's right. Yeah, I mean,
like,
which makes sense.
But I'm like, yeah, I wasn't raised like that.
Oh, I mean, to me, I do think going like popping up at a house and then being like, are you here tonight? That feels.
I kind of like it.
I, as an adult, would have questions. What do you mean you're here tonight?
I have questions.
The fact that we don't know where that sister is,
yeah,
and the fact that he keeps popping around, he knows too much, that makes me worry about Maxine and Kenny. What the fuck is going on in that house? Why does Ahmad not have boundaries and rules? He needs a routine. He got homework. Okay, let's go through the character.
No, that's super fair.
That is funny though. Yeah, I feel like Ahmad was just much more mature than I expected him to be.
Yeah, I agree.
No, we can go through each character. I'm down.
Okay.
Or we can just go straight into why Teri was right.
Let's go into each. Let's do the characters. Okay, so we'll talk about Teri first. So Teri is played by Vanessa Williams. She is a lawyer. She's married to
his name is Miles.
She's married to Miles. He is also a lawyer, but he has aspirations of being a musician. He plays in a band with his friends. And
pause. Friends being Babyface, Casey and JoJo,
and Edmonds. And the Edmonds. Yes.
So like, oh, okay,
yes.
Casual.
He plays in a band. It's a lot of people in that band. You know what I mean? Especially for
what they're doing. Like, it's like jazzy. Isn't it jazz? Yeah. Is it jazz? Is that what it is?
It's not jazz. It's not jazz. It's R&B, but like there's too many singers in a boy band. You know what I mean? It's not like a boy group. It's not Boyz II Men. It's nothing like that. It is like he's playing the keyboard.
Yes, he's on the keys.
Right.
But it does feel like a band in the traditional sense of the word band.
Quite literally. It feels like, right. It doesn't feel like a recording group. It doesn't feel like this is a group. It feels like a band.
Yeah, like I am in this band with these two singers. I am the person who makes the actual music.
Exactly.
I mean, he has a studio in their house,
which is crazy. In the house.
Which also blows my mind.
That
I'm like,
fucks Faith in.
Okay, well, we know. Okay, well, to be fair, Teri was not supportive.
She wasn't.
She didn't go to his shows.
She didn't.
And maybe he was unhappy. I'm not saying that it's Teri's fault. It's not.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't happy, and I do feel like there's nuances.
Right.
I know there's the side of TikTok right now that's like, cheating is the worst possible thing you could ever do to a human being, and you are the spawn of Satan yourself, and you deserve the death penalty. People is really deep projections going on. It's deep projections. It's insane. And I get it. I get that it's a moral issue and that you can't be friends with a cheater and all this stuff. Okay. You can't be friends with a cheater. I'm saying, not me. You. Okay.
I'm taking
your man, says Andrina. Okay. But I do feel like Teri was making some grave mistakes that was gonna come to a head.
Correct.
One way or another.
And I do, and now again, nuance, because even her taking it out, in some ways, it's like she was also dealing with a lot of trauma from her family and a lot of pressure from her family, which bled into her marriage. So there were certain things she needed to work on.
Yeah,
and I think some of her distrust to her family led to her distrust, and also her high school boyfriend is still in the fucking family.
I know.
Because that's what I'm saying. So she has lots of trauma
because he cheated on her with her own sister,
and sister
she couldn't get along with,
and no one's seemingly. I mean, obviously we don't know all the story because it's not in the movie, but I'm like, we're fine. We're just fine with him being here. And we're fine with her doing that. Big Mama didn't seem to reprimand her for that at all.
I agree. Not enough. Not enough. They talking about. She said Big Mama in the movie says something like, "Let old business lie" or something like don't talk about that anymore.
Stop.
Like whatever. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That nigga's still here though. How am I supposed to let it lie when he's still here? It'd be different if she had did it when we were kids.
And
they
then
broke
he went
up
away.
And then he's gone.
He's here.
They have children.
I have to see him every day.
Sunday.
Yeah, because you
for Sunday dinner.
Me be in this fucking house
for Sunday dinner. I pay for solely by my mother effing self. And then y'all mad that I keep saying I'm a lawyer. I am because
who's paying?
Because who has to fund it?
Right. And then so right now I'm feeling Teri's energy because now I understand why I'm not supporting my husband's dreams.
Do you understand? I can't. I'm the breadwinner and to be fair, he had his own money. They shared a bank account. and he takes out $5,000 in the beginning of the movie in order what?
Because they share one, but I'm pretty sure she was like, but remember, only this much is yours.
She gives such a specific number too. She said only 31,106 of the dollars are yours.
And not a penny more.
I said, oh. See, and Teri, this is why you got cheated on.
And that's
look
why
at how
you got
ugly
cheated on.
that is.
Like,
he said, if I want to take $5,000 out of my bank account, my money that I made, I will. She said, well, only 31,106 of it is yours. Okay, and that's
it's mine. So and you
and
said 5,000,
which means 5 is still mine, right?
So
Okay. She was tripping in her relationship. She was tripping.
True, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think she was doing anything wrong with her relationship, but she wasn't doing. Yeah, she was tripping in her relationship. She was doing stuff wrong in her relationship. That was the only thing I think she did wrong. Yes. But it makes sense in context of her being the sole person providing for an entire big ass family too. On top of that, she said, "Y'all think I'm the ATM?"
Truly, well, because like I think, didn't she also? I know she at least did the beauty shop that Bird opened. She bought that.
Yes, she gave her a loan for it.
Come on,
I'm saying she's gonna pay her back.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. I remember my mom gave me loans before. Mm-hmm. Girl.
Yeah, you're not.
I mean, well, I guess at this point, as an adult, I'm sure I have given back in other ways.
Yeah.
But like when she gave me when I first moved here,
yeah, you know you're gonna.
And she knew she was
right at the end of the day.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. I think as your sister, if I'm giving you money, even if it is a loan, I know I'm not. I would not give it to you without. I'm giving it to you, understanding that this is probably not coming back to me.
Right. But
either way.
Okay, so we're Team Teri.
Yeah. I think for the most part, Team Teri.
For the most part, Team Teri. She's a little sank. She's a little stuck up.
She's stuck up in a way that I like. I'm not gonna add. I do prefer. I know people have a I was not a Jack and Jill Black. I wasn't. I know people. I was not. But I understand that the concept of one, or I've met them, and I'm like, I know them.
This creature.
And they're my favorite kind of snake. There's just something predictable about it.
Interesting.
It's something that I'm like, okay.
It's Real Housewives.
It's very Real
Southern.
It's so Real Housewives coded.
That's
and it makes me laugh.
Okay.
So I like that kind of snake.
I like it not in person.
Okay.
I like it as entertainment, but not like on an interpersonal one-to-one level. I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to get the hell away from me. Yeah, you're going to have to get the hell on because you're getting on my nerves.
I feel that.
And that's not everybody that did Jack and Jill, obviously.
No. When I say Jack and Jill Black, that
is a type. Not
everyone who did it is a Jack and Jill Black.
That's Jack and Jill Black TM, not black people who did Jack and Jill.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know who you are. You do.
You know. And if you don't, it's probably you know. I'm joking.
No, the thing about it, I think Jack and Jill Black TMs are proud to be.
That is
they
facts.
know they are.
That is a fact.
Like,
that is a fact.
I am. Yeah. But yes, she is very that, and she's thinking that way. And I think it's so interesting that the sisters all feel like very distinctly different. And
yes, they do. Yeah.
I guess we both have siblings. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like I'm that different from my brother. Me and my brother are different in certain ways where like I think I'm much more extroverted than he is. But I feel like in terms of like priorities or like sensibilities, we're very similar. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just surprised that the sisters feel vastly different.
Okay.
Like, I feel like they grew up in different houses to me.
No, that's super fair. And as someone who identifies as an only child, has an older brother who did in fact grew up in a different house. Me and my brother are a little bit more similar than these girls are, I would say. But also don't have sisters. There might be some level of competitiveness. Also, my brother's 11 years older than me. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
fair.
So maybe there might be some level of competitiveness there.
I guess, I wasn't considering 3 sisters raised under, I guess effectively a single mom, because Big Mama, we learned to find out that dad was not alcoholic, he was a gambler, probably wasn't around a lot. And I imagine that there's also just like when you're the oldest sister, you are taken care of. Yeah. Whereas like me and my brother, 2 boys, we just it's different rules for boys.
Different. It's totally different. Yeah, expectations are different. Yeah, nobody expects y'all to be like, ooh, best friends, like, ooh, up your brother's ass. You know, like I feel like sisters, there's just like this expectation of a really, really deep bond that doesn't always form.
That's fair. So I can see how they then end up differently because like in some ways you rebel. But whatever.
Yeah, very much.
But yeah, okay.
And then of course, you took my man. Oh. And so let's like, okay, yeah, we're different, and also I don't fuck with you. Yeah, you took my man,
and I have to see this nigga I'm not nice to him.
I'm not gonna. First of all, you took the nigga. Second of all, I still have to support your ass though. With my man,
you took my man, and now I'm paying for you and that nigga to live. Actually, I get her anger.
You know what I mean?
Why does she talk to any of them?
She's really nice. She didn't have to. She especially didn't have to support them.
I hope the sequel is Teri living in the French Riviera.
I
like
know.
Rich, single, like Tracy Ellis Ross style.
I know.
Auntie.
She also doesn't have a happy ending. In the end, again,
they break up.
They break up. They don't get back together. Her husband fucks her cousin. Her cousin, who last she heard had gone to jail before she reappeared.
Right.
The cousin, before she reappeared in the current, movie, they reference a time when she went to jail and Big Mama had to put the house up in order to get her out of jail. So like, okay, yeah, like you're a horrible person, and then she doesn't even get her happy ending. They just break up.
And also, the cousin is still around. So
exactly, and the cousin gets a happy ending because she still gets to be around the goddamn family.
But she's not with the husband goes away, right? If I remember correctly, I don't think Miles.
He still comes around every now and again,
right? Because he's family. But that's what I'm saying. But like, he's not. They are not together.
No, they're not together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, I as Teri, you consistently are doing wrong to me.
Yes,
and then making me sit in the drama.
Isn't it crazy?
It's
actually
it's
insane.
very gaslighting.
I agree. And then when I say, hey, yeah, so I don't even really fuck with y'all bitches. So since mom has passed away, let's sell this house because we don't need a joint asset. We don't need to like figure things out. I'm the one that's paying for it entirely.
And I'd rather
let's go ahead and sell it. And y'all gonna cuss me out. No, we're not selling mama's house. You're not selling mama's house because you don't have a say in this because I run her estate because I'm the only one who has anything, right?
So what are we talking about?
So what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't tell me what we're not.
You're correct.
We're not.
We're not.
She's talking about, and then Maxine talking about, well, I went to a lawyer and I had a lawyer draw up. Baby,
I would have punched her in her
I
fucking
will knuckle sandwich you up so bad.
Like, I am a lawyer.
Talking about you went to a lawyer. Nigga, you think the lawyer you hired gonna do better than me for me? Like, what are you against saying? Me for me? All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Insane.
And then we have Maxine. I don't really know what Maxine does.
I feel like Maxine's like, wait, I guess what is her job? I think her job is mom. I don't.
Oh,
she
yeah,
perhaps
I think
is
her
just
job is
stay-at-home
mom. I think she's a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, which, to be fair, is a very, very valid job to me.
In the real world, but I'm saying how you a stay-at-home mom when Ahmad is over at my
Screaming.
Ahmad. So not only am I paying for your life, but I'm also doing your fucking job. Ahmad is at
She's
my.
pregnant.
I don't give a fuck.
She's pregnant.
Fuck you in that baby.
She's pregnant, and it seems
she has a baby halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And it seems like, you know what? At least for Maxine, it seems like her and her man are in a really good spot. They seem to be the only ones that are in a good relationship.
Sure. Yeah,
which I love that for her. I like that there's one family situation that seems like it is good representation.
It is, yeah, except for the backstory. But other than that, yeah,
right.
And
which is like high school.
I was gonna say, that's
you know what
teen
I mean?
Shit. So like, it is. There's a possibility that you didn't have to steal him, and you still ended up together.
You know, exactly, right.
Fair.
So happy for Maxine. She seems fine.
Yeah.
And is she the oldest?
Teri, I thought Teri was
Where's
the oldest.
Teri the oldest?
Actually, I don't know. Unclear. Teri is the I guess emotionally oldest. But you're right. Actually, I'm unclear on who is older. I don't.
Soul Food Sisters birth order.
No, I think Teri was older.
Could you imagine your man getting stolen by your little sister?
I think that is what happened.
Terry's the oldest sister. Yeah, yes, Maxine's the middle sister. And Bird is the third youngest.
To me, getting stolen by your younger sister makes more sense. Isn't that always how it happens?
It's worse to me for some reason.
Is it?
Yeah. If that feels degrading to me. Like my little sister, you left me for my little sister.
The younger model. That to me makes that to me. I guess in my brain that makes sense. I guess not when we're 3 years apart.
I'll beat you. I will beat you to. You would have been better off like
fucking somebody.
Left me for the younger, much younger.
Right.
You know, whatever. Like my younger.
2 years ago.
Bludgeoning you.
She's wearing my goddamn hand-me-downs.
Hello,
like, what are we,
hello. I made that bitch.
You see
I literally, you see everything here.
That's me.
That's us.
Who the fuck she thinks she is? Like, I invented her.
Very much. But Maxine seems like she has a good life overall.
Yeah, I think she's annoying in terms of how she deals with her sisters. I think she's a little pick me. Like, I think she's still like. I think the way that
she cooks. You don't like women that cook?
I don't.
Oh. Because you're jealous because you can't cook.
Yeah, I want nothing more than to be barefoot and pregnant.
I know. I do get that from you.
That's no.
You do get picky.
A little bit, a touch. No, I don't. I feel like I guess it's just like the native, and maybe it's because a man wrote this movie.
Yeah,
I think the way that they discuss manhood and because the fact that I guess this isn't Maxine's fault, but like when Lim and Kenny when they're having that convo about like you can't be a man and lay around the house, like they go, even if you're doing the dishes, fixing the carburetors, taking the trash out,
it doesn't matter. They're still gonna see you as a lazy nigga.
Yes.
Okay. I said So we're all aligned. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, well, sorry. But I think because one, you're telling him to lie about not having a job. Dumb.
Right. You're
That's
telling
dumb.
him. So just for context,
Yeah.
I mean, y'all know it if you're watching the
right.
episode, but essentially Lim loses his job. Instead of telling Bird that he loses his job, he goes over to Kenny's house.
Right. Yes.
And
he's explaining like, oh, I lost it. I don't know what to do. I think he's asking for help.
He's
for
asking
a
him
job.
to help finding a job, and Kenny's like, okay, we'll find something for you.
But in the meantime,
don't tell Bird. Because it don't matter. You can't lay only females can lay around the house. They didn't say females, but I'm paraphrasing.
That's in 2025, 100%.
100%. Only females get to lay around the house. Men, they gonna call you a lazy nigga.
It feels crazy to me because I'm like they literally do describe what being a staying-home mom is, but they still see it as laying around the house. I'm like, so you understand that being a stay-home mom is a job,
right?
But then you degrade it to being laying around the house. Right. That's the problem, is that you don't see it as a job. And the problem is
you're like, no matter what I do, I'm still going. Yeah,
and I'm like, probably because if you were at home, you wouldn't be doing stay-at-home mom things.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I guess.
But that whole conversation really did get on my nerves.
It did. It was very annoying, and also it just felt very boy, and also because it didn't feel like it came. Like, I think in 2025 it will be written where at least the author of the writing is self-aware. They're like, he's making fun of these people. I don't think that was written.
No, it wasn't.
Felt earnest.
It definitely felt earnest. 1 and 2. I feel conflicted about that theme, the black manhood theme of the entire movie, because on one hand, I don't feel like there was enough media at this time that humanized black women. I mean, black men.
Sure.
Sorry, there was not enough media at the time that humanized black women.
I mean, to be fair, both.
God damn.
But both.
There was not enough media at the time that humanized black men, and I do feel like this kind of chipped away at that. Yeah,
it spoke to it in an earnest way.
Like, the parts where they're talking about not being able to do anything without being seen as a lazy nigga, or the white man system being set up in a way that if you get out of jail, then and
which is a valid, very valid,
very
valid.
true.
Yes, but however,
and then on the other hand, I'm like, okay, but what is the moral of the story? Is it that no matter what you do as a black man, you can't win because black women are impossible? Because we have Lim talking about he can't be vulnerable with her because she's gonna think that he's a lazy nigga, and then we have Miles be vulnerable and tell
he wants to chase his dreams,
that he wants to chase her dreams,
like, no,
and she's like, no. And then he ends up cheating. You know what I mean? I'm like, so what are you saying?
I do, yeah. But again,
about black women.
Again, it's written by a man.
Not to make it about me, but like, what are you saying about black women?
I mean, this also would be very Tyler Perry coded to be like,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's kind of what it was giving. Yeah,
it does. Now that you put it like that, it does suck that like in a lot of ways, all the women are villains except for, I guess, Big Mama, who kind of coddled them all.
She was a coddler.
Yeah, she kind of also coddled her husband.
Along the masculinity lines, there's the portion where Maxine is talking to Bird about how Bird decides to go about getting Lim a job.
We'll go there next, because I have thought we are going to disagree.
Okay, we'll go there next about how Bird decides to go about getting Lim a job, which is essentially asking her ex to get him a job, but like having to use her sexuality in a way, not have sex with him, but trying to, having
her feminine wiles.
Right, put a little something on him a little bit in order to get, and Lim doesn't know that that's the reason why he got a job.
Right.
And when he finds out, he subsequently freaks the fuck out, punches the man in the face, loses the job, freaks out at Bird.
Right. We'll get there. Hold on.
And then
unless we can.
Maxine is talking to Bird about all of that, and she's like, you got to let a man be a man, because remember when their dad who's now dead was alive and he has gambling problem and he like gambled away all the money, mama didn't say anything to him. She just handled her business, and so he could have his dignity or his pride. I can't remember which word was used. It's like, so he could have his dignity. She didn't say nothing. She just went and worked for the white people and did their laundry and scrubbed their floor, whatever. I said, is that the solve?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, you just suck it up. But to be fair, obviously in 2025, terrible, bad advice, horrible, and through the lens of 2025, bad.
It was really bad.
I do think at the time, yes, I legitimately, like, I know for my grandmother put up with a lot of shit from my grandfather.
Certainly,
it wasn't financial stress, but it was like he was in the streets.
Yeah,
so like, and she knew,
and that is so common.
That's what I'm saying. And like, but it was one of those things where like, she stayed. And like I think consistently
sure.
there's a theme of like, well, you could have left, but like you don't, and you just kind of let him do his thing. And I'm like, I do think that was very common for that generation. So it makes sense, but I do think it's bad advice today. You know what I mean?
And it's just always, it just speaks to the fact that it's always, and at this time in 1997 when this movie came out, it was way more normalized, but the burden of strength always falls on the black woman. Although media will tell you that the burden of strength is always placed on black men, or at least the loudness will tell you that.
Yeah.
But
they're like, I gotta do so much to provide,
you know what I
protect,
mean?
blah, blah,
But
blah,
in
blah.
actuality, black women having to deal with the toxic masculinity imposed by men because they feel like they have all that pressure on them is actually a testament of strength as well.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, it's like you
a burden.
Yeah, you are
strength.
masquerading that you have this burden.
Yes.
But then your masquerade of this becomes my burden.
And I'm quiet about it.
Right.
I'm not even masking. I'm not with a flag. I just do it.
Your performance of burden becomes my actual burden.
Period. That's actually exactly what it was. So, I felt torn about the way that masculinity was portrayed in the movie.
I'm with you there.
In those ways. I'm like, I'm happy black men are getting their moment, and I definitely think they're speaking to important things from a black male perspective. And also, I don't feels icky as a black woman in 2025 who's now, in an adult relationship. Like, I'm in a time where I'm like, oh, I can fully grasp this in a way that I have not ever been when I watched it before.
Yeah, it's definitely things like seeing the movie now. Like a lot of these relationships, a lot of people should be broken up. Lots of these relationships should not be things
because Big Mama should have been left a daddy.
Like girl, leave. You should also because he had businesses and but then they became yours. I guess you had to take these over.
He probably gambled them shits away,
which is insane.
She probably don't have the laundromat and the
whatever the fuck
and the whatever.
Owned. Yeah, and then I guess they pass that on to their daughters who are now again in these toxic relationships.
All but one.
Except for one. Yeah. And I guess maybe the reason she's I feel like there's also a level of but she's not toxic because she takes her place as a woman.
Whoa. The only one that's not in a toxic relationship.
She stays home. She takes care of the kids.
The one that stays home and takes care of the kids.
If you didn't want to go out and have business, well,
whoa.
That's what it is.
The one that's barefoot and pregnant all the time is the one that is not in the toxic relationship.
Is this movie
you know what a woman's place is? Pregnant.
Cooking fried
and quiet.
Chicken and
right. Cooking fried. And you know what? Again, I don't undervalue the importance of being a stay-at-home mom and being a homemaker. Sure. I feel like they're very valuable and underrated and difficult skills to acquire.
Absolutely. As
someone who was raised by a stay-at-home mom.
I'm not doing it. That sounds hellish.
You know what I mean? It sounds hellish to me. But I don't like the idea that this movie perpetuates it. That's the only way to be in a non-toxic relationship. And that didn't even pay off for Big Mama.
Sure
you know what? She worked. But she had to because that nigga was gambling.
She did.
She wanted to keep a house over there. She wanted to keep a roof over the fucking heads.
God.
She had to go to work.
Yeah.
Ain't that about a bitch?
I don't know that there is a moral in this movie.
Because when I dug for one, it didn't look good.
It's not. Yeah.
It wasn't looking good. The one that I found, I didn't like.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I do want to get this in.
Okay.
I don't think that Bird was wrong. I'm sorry. I don't think she was wrong. If you need a job, and I know this man can get you a job. I also don't know what was Sam. Was that the man's name? What was that man's name?
Remember
whatever. Light skinned man.
Light skinned evil.
He didn't seem that wrong to me, unless he was actually a pimp.
I actually didn't. I couldn't understand their connection.
Oh no, he worked at the place where they worked.
He wasn't a pimp. Yeah,
I didn't know. Oh right, and I guess never mind. I need to do the math on $80K in
because he did
the 90s.
Yeah,
but the way he threw $80K, I was kind of like, I mean,
I know.
But also, I don't know what $80K meant in the 90s.
Right.
Sure, different time.
Definitely a different time.
But I don't think it was weird of her. I do think, to me, taking the bracelet, I don't think it's that weird. I agree that agreeing to go to dinner is a little weird. But I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I think if I sit back and I think about it from Lem's perspective, he goes to jail trying to help his cousin. Assumedly, he's selling drugs.
Sure.
Right? And I'm assuming he has to help his cousin because, like a lot of black people, you got to help your family out. Whatever.
Sure.
Okay. He goes to jail for that. He does his time. He comes out. He gets a job.
Mm-hmm.
He has to lie on his application because he can't get a job by being a felon.
Right. Mm.
They find out he lies on his application. He gets fired. That puts him back at square zero. You're fresh out, essentially, and you don't have a job. You have to figure out how to get a job. You can't put your job on your resume because they're going to say, well, why don't you have that job anymore? You have to explain that you're fired for being a felon, blah, 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 blah. You stay in the hole. You're trying your hardest to find a job. It comes out that you don't have one. You've been trying to hide it because you're shamed. You feel shameful about it.
That's your first problem. Shouldn't have fucking lied.
It is. Shouldn't have definitely shouldn't have fucking lied.
Sure.
It comes out that you've been lying about it, and you tell your partner, I don't need your help. Because when it comes out that you got fired, she didn't have a very nice response. What, you couldn't keep a job?
Oh, she wasn't kind.
But
also, you lied, nigga. I caught you sneaking around my fucking mom's house.
But you see, her response wasn't, oh, you're lying. Her response was, you couldn't keep a job. You know what I mean? Which means maybe he was right for
demoralizing
lying, because he knew that would be her response, and that was in fact her response. So that being her response, his response is, I don't need your fucking help.
Right, because you have told me that I like, yeah, the way you're responding right now is telling me everything I need to know about receiving help from you. You're gonna hold it over my head. Fuck that.
Exactly.
Understood.
I don't need your fucking help. Okay. He keeps trying to get a job. He gets one. He thinks, oh my God, finally I get to relax at home, just have my soon to be wife back, or my wife back in a normal way. Only to find out that the man who you thought referred you for the job is not the man who referred you for a job. It's this random ass nigga who comes in here flaunting how much more money than he makes in your face. Says your wife's name. You have no idea who this nigga is.
And said she basically all but I fucked.
And definitely started saying, oh, she used to have a brother screaming. Oh.
Okay.
Antagonized the hell out of you, made you look stupid in front of your new job when you just was having a good day.
And I have to hurt you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And now, I'm not gonna sit here and let you play in my face.
Yeah.
So I smacked you, and I lost that job.
To me, smacking him didn't. I was like, I'm with you there.
No, I was definitely with him. I was like, yeah.
I feel like going to the beauty salon.
Now
that's where I'm like, now while you are at
where Lim loses me is snatching her up
at work. Crazy.
My job.
Crazy.
Because I'm the only one that got one in this motherfucker.
Somebody gotta work.
Somebody gotta bring something into this motherfucker, right?
I'm leaving here with something.
Right. At the end of the day, so you snatching me up, taking me into a bathroom, pushing me repeatedly, making me feel in fear.
Yeah. Now you're.
Limerick, you've lost me, buddy.
Is that his full name?
That's just what I decided. His name. Because what is Lim?
I agree. I don't know what the fuck.
Lem.
Also, because it's not even limb as in like a arm, like Limb.
Right.
It's like limb as Lim. Liminard.
Limerick. I thought it was Limerick.
Limerick is with a Y. Lymirc. Limerick.
I mean, unless you spell it Lemrick.
You
know what I mean? You can spell Limerick however you want to spell it.
Yeah, no, he lost me there because it was just like, ooh, now you're violent and this is scary. Also, and I don't know if the movie explains how the fuck do we meet? Because if you were in jail and you just got out, why are we getting married? That also was on her.
Yeah, I agree. It was confusing.
I'm like, how the fuck do we meet and why are we just fresh out and we're married?
I don't know. And how come the family doesn't know why you were in jail? Because we just got married, and now we at the dinner table for the first time asking why you're in jail. Yeah,
these are questions we should have asked before when the proposal happened.
A long time ago. Who is that? Who is that?
Fact, who is this man?
And that's why you need to have brothers. Okay, because there's just three sisters. Like, where's some damn brothers? And that's why Teri had to call up cousin Blimp to come beat up Lim because they have no brothers.
Real. That's fair.
And then Lim wasn't playing that. At the end of the day, too, Lim wasn't playing that.
That's why Lim went back. Well, and then Lim goes back to jail.
Lim said, nigga, get off me.
I hate when a movie sets up a problem and then immediately solves it. Okay. He goes back to jail, and then Terry's like, got him out.
I gotta get him out.
And I'm like, and then just I'm like, what?
I know. What was the
But
I get it.
I guess I get it for a plot, like it needed to move.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, this is just such a she just makes a phone call and that's done.
Pretty much.
He's a felon with a gun.
He's a felon with a gun. Right.
What do you mean?
Right. But yeah, I understood. I do think that she was wrong ? Like, I think she was in a gray area that I wouldn't that I wouldn't find myself in, but I totally understand how she got there.
Same. I guess that's my thing is I'm like, gray, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think it crosses to wrong for me.
Okay.
Or I'm like, I get it. I'm like, because if I'm frustrated with you, and then also I am not expecting him to do it went left because that guy then became an asshole and did that thing to you.
Yes.
Had that not have happened, this would have been
hunky
door.
Yeah.
And that's where my brain is like, I'm doing this with the expectation that it is just going to go swimming.
But why do you have that bracelet on? Because he dangles the bracelet in front of her. He's like, I know you like it's a wedding gift. I know you like nice things, and he can't buy you this, so here you go.
Well,
and then you put it on.
That's me. I'm
like,
telling you.
that's crazy.
I'm putting it on too.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Wearing the bracelet is crazy.
I hear you.
Yeah. I felt like that was insane.
Hear you. I do. Terry bought this. Terry came by the shop and said
she was happy. She was happy that
she
my
said the
shop
shop
doing
was doing
good.
good.
Yeah.
You know, she got a good silk press, and we
you know
said,
what I mean?
yeah.
And so we just did it.
That's, I don't know. Terry liked it. Yeah.
That's
what
fair.
the fuck do you mean?
That's fair. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have made that. I wouldn't have made that choice, but I don't think she.
Yeah, she
deserved to be
assaulted. That's why I'm like, whoa,
close to be over it.
And also, then I'm like, now we have to break up because this is this is telling.
And the way that they just get back together.
And again, the family's way too calm with like things happening.
I agree.
I feel like we need to be very more like, whoa, this is a red flag. This is a lot.
Mind you, and a plot point of the movie. One of the plot points is Lim didn't hit Teri. Like, it's like, oh, it was a big misunderstanding because Lim didn't hit Bird because Teri had to call cousin Blimp because of a big misunderstanding. She thought that Lim hit Bird.
If only.
At least Lim didn't hit.
Yeah, but I didn't hit her though.
He damn near headbutted her.
I'm like, yes, what? He locked me in a fucking room
because he didn't hit her with his
my
hand.
Shop. What do you mean?
And literally pushed her against the wall repeatedly in that.
Right.
In that little bathroom, left her crying in there.
Also was like, don't fucking touch me, don't talk to me. I'm like,
don't ever talk to me. Oh, okay.
Bet. Don't want me, then don't talk to me.
Don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. You don't want me, then don't talk to me.
That's exactly what she sounds like.
100%, actually.
But yeah. This movie also ends in a very silly way. The little boy lies to everybody. It's like, we have money. She has money hidden in the house. I guess it's not a lie. We don't know if it's a lie. Like, it's a rumor, but it turns out to be true.
It turns out to be true.
Also, because Uncle Pete locked away in this room, and then she dies. He's now downstairs, and then he's like, "Oh, what happened? Y'all didn't take Uncle Pete to the fucking funeral?
Whoa,
they didn't take him to the funeral.
That's so rude.
That's
no,
like,
I don't think they did.
Or does he have dementia?
He's like not all there. They said there's nothing behind the eyes. Is what they said.
Because he was asking questions. They go, no, Maxie's like, he's gone.
She's dead. They're like, no, she's dead, and he's like,
also, y'all put the house for sale up, and this man is upstairs. Is anybody telling him?
Terry said he was going to the home.
Oh, okay.
Terry said he was going to a home,
and she's not.
And
wrong.
they said, we're not sending Uncle Pete to the home, and she said, who's not? Who's not? She said, who's not? Because you niggas don't pay for nothing. She said, fuck the family.
Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband.
My husband. Hey, Terry, I feel you. And they said, we get it, Terry.
I don't think she was wrong for running around with the knife. Well, sorry. At the party was kind of crazy. She didn't have to. The knife. It felt, again, breaking point. I understand how we arrive, but I'm like, girl, you didn't have to.
Unearned, like in the movie, you know what I mean? Like, I understand how somebody would get to that breaking point. Of course,
she was not.
They didn't show exactly.
Correct.
They didn't show us how she got there.
Yeah, it was a jump.
Enough. It was a jump.
Big leap for that character.
Yes, like, big leap for that character. 100%.
The way we've seen your character, your break would be smaller.
Exactly.
It would be something more internal.
It would be more internal, and it might be smart. It would be less physical.
Yeah. To me, it would be like a moment in like
like you're taking the house.
Yes.
Like now you started.
The doors are locked.
Exactly. You changed the whatever.
Yeah, it's something else.
Your name is actually the only one on the deed. Right. He thought that y'all put it at that type of stuff.
Yeah. It wouldn't be running around with a knife.
Right. But back to Ahmad, because he lies in the end in order to bring the family all back together. Right. And this is why you need to stay in a kid's place, because there was too much stuff that he didn't know. It had niggas in there that wasn't supposed to be in there.
Right.
You got borderline abusers in there. You got the nigga that done cheated on. You know, you got the cousin there too.
You don't know that these people have been fighting and like trying to hurt each other. These don't want to see each other.
Right.
This cousin who just fucked my husband, who is now
quite
with it.
Literally.
It's too
and
much
he doesn't know all that, and so he done just brought all these adults together.
Lying.
I'm gonna fix the family because that's a Big Mama will want. Stay in a child's place.
Fuck you and Big Mama.
Hello, stay in a child's place.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Cut it the hell out.
And then you almost burned the goddamn house down.
And then after Big Mama told you not to put them
fucking towel.
Goddamn rags on there. But what I can relate to about Ahmed is probably when I was about his age, actually, is when Christmases and holidays at my family's house had fallen apart so much that they really stopped being a thing. So I understand the like
I want to bring
feeling of being like, oh my God, like, are we really not about to do the thing that we always do? Like, is this going to be the first Christmas that we're really like not going to come together and this is like going to be weird like that? I get that, being like, no, we need Sunday dinner back. Like, this is familial. Like, this has to resolve itself.
Families get through.
And being a kid and not understanding that a lot of stuff won't resolve itself just by putting together in the same room. You know, like there needs to be some amends, some restitution, and
there's actual work that needs to be done.
There's work that needs to be done, and nobody's done it, especially not over the course of 2 weeks.
Right.
For the next Sunday dinner.
But you at 10 don't know that. You just,
but you
again,
at 10, you don't know that.
You magical realism, like just a dinner. A dinner would fix this.
You know, a dinner. All they need just be in the same room.
Because you don't have the context that Big Mama just swept shit under the rug. So that's why it didn't work. Ahmad, I think. That's why it didn't work. Big Mama lied.
100%. She just swept things under the rug.
Also, then Uncle Pete comes running down with his goddamn TV, and there's actually money in the TV.
Back of the TV.
And now if I'm Teri, I'm actually pissed because I'm saying Big Mama made me pay taxes on this fucking house, and you have fucking money in the house. I'm pissed at everybody. Whoa.
Now I'm mad at Big Mama from beyond the grave.
You big
and
bitch.
that money's mine. We're not splitting that. Are y'all okay?
Mine.
We're not splitting that.
Angry. I'll be so angry.
Terry deserved more.
She deserved way more.
POV. You're Terry when you walk up the stairs and you go over into Miles' studio and you see your cousin pressed up against the wall and your man's bare ass thrusting into her. What do you do?
Burst in the door. Go. Are these the kind of high notes we hitting in here? Huh? This the kind of music we making in this bitch? Huh? Oh. Well, let me add some vocals,
right.
And then I'm
gonna deal with the gun, shooting it up in the air.
Right. I'm not sitting Ahmad away. I'm like, no, Ahmad, look.
Yeah.
Look at what your fucking uncle's doing. Right. Your little whore cousin face.
Right. Ahmad. Talking about Ahmad, turn around. No, you don't need to see this way. No, he's gonna see it. No, he's gonna see it. Actually.
Fuck you. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You know what? That's very fair because I can imagine doing what Teri does. She like sees it before Ahmad sees it. She like turns around really quickly. She's like, we have to go. And he's like, what? She's like, no, we just have to go. So adult. I don't have that. I don't have that. And you guys are in a vulnerable position.
You're in the open. You weren't even trying to hide it. Like I feel like
your penis is exposed, baby.
Cut it off. Why not?
I'm on your shit.
If you don't give it him, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, y'all in my house that I pay half the rent for. This bitch staying in my house, and this is
why is Cousin Faith at my fucking house?
Hello, because Teri the only one with some goddamn money and space to have anybody stay with her.
Was like immediately she ain't staying with me.
Period. Okay, but okay, wait. I don't know if this is probably not something you ever heard, but because I feel like this is probably a girl thing.
Sure.
My mom and black moms in general, I've heard them repeat like, never let a woman stay in the house with your man.
I've never heard that, but sure.
And I've never believed. You know, I'm just like,
sure.
Okay, like I don't have time for this. You know, like
it feels very old and Southern.
You know,
like, okay.
And it's like, no, it's not that I don't trust either of them. It's just that I don't want any confusion. I don't want there to be any misunderstandings on one part and blah blah blah. And all
I do hear the things that you're saying, but that's
exactly what this is.
That's fair.
That's exactly what Faith was doing. You trying to help your cousin out after your cousin then fucked over your mom, got on your nerves.
I feel like Faith feels so specific. I think any woman in general, I don't think I feel like it's a leap. Faith specifically, I'm like, well, yes, you have a history. You have a track record of doing questionable things.
Very
so I have a reason to be questionable of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
But that does vary. I've never heard that, but I can imagine. I understand the sentiment.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think her crash out was valid. I don't think it was
Teri's.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was valid. I do think it was unearned.
Yeah.
By the character specifically.
Whoa.
Like I do. Yeah. I think. Yeah. She wouldn't do that.
Can we talk about the generational pressure to uphold tradition? So
sorry, that uphold tradition reminds me of my college song. We will be loyal, uphold tradition. Our school we hold so dear. We will be loyal throughout our college years.
That's scary.
Fight for victory while we stand up and cheer. Let's hear it for the Bears. B. E.
Something about a white institution talking about uphold tradition just doesn't sit right with me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't like it.
We will. Oh my God.
What year did that school begin existing?
I think it was in the maybe 18. It was 1904, I think.
Something like that. It's old.
I think it was post Civil War.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Post abolishment
Yeah.
of slavery. Is that the word?
Mhm.
So I don't think they have slaves.
But they probably had
They were segregated.
some bullshit.
Certainly,
Yeah, they probably had some deep bullshit.
That's fair.
Anyway.
Sorry.
The generational pressure to uphold tradition, because it feels like the tradition of Sunday meals. Also, we need to talk about Sunday meals. We'll circle back to it.
We didn't do that.
Okay, we did.
Oh, okay.
The generational pressure to uphold like Sunday meals or whatever seemed like it was important to Bird.
For what?
I don't know, but she had that scene where she had tried to cook the Sunday meal by herself.
Oh, yeah.
After Teri and Maxine had
Burnt
fallen out,
yeah.
and the cornbread was burnt and charred, and it was nothing looked good on the table.
Huh. I wonder if it was a little youngest sibling thing.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, you're the baby, and you're just like, no, this
that
is
makes sense.
all
You
I
kind of
know.
see the family with like rose-colored glasses, and the two
Yeah.
oldest are like,
Fuck that shit.
yeah, fuck her.
That's what
like
it
I'm not
is.
coming to
Yeah.
that. Okay, but yeah, I felt bad for her. But Big Mama kept that tradition going for a long time because they said it started in Mississippi, I think is where they originated from.
Something like that, sure.
And
Makes
then
sense,
yeah, it was from the church elders all getting together after Sunday to
'cause they had that
Kiki talk
fucking
shit about.
weird pastor who also like wanted to like touch on everybody. Fucking weird. Which is a thing. I guess people do invite their pastors over. There was an old man who was in a couple of scenes.
Oh yeah,
He was creepy.
he was talking about he was talking about legs. He was
Yeah,
like,
he was praying and like
for the legs on this table and under. I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
fucking
that
gross.
trope was I don't love that trope.
Yeah.
Not for a pastor. I mean, for anybody, but
Specifically,
anyways.
right.
Yeah. But Big Mama definitely kept that legacy going. It happened in Mississippi, and then she brought it up to Chicago,
I feel that.
and it feels like something that was important to her, and therefore
And now it's
she
important to us.
hopes should be important to her kids. But it doesn't necessarily seem like it's that important to a lot of the kids at first. Obviously, they get back into it.
I was gonna say, I wonder if it's one of those things that like the older you get, the more
Maybe
you're like,
so.
oh, this means something.
Maybe so. Because it seemed like Big Mama was willing to sacrifice herself for the betterment of the family every time.
Sure, I think.
And
That's
I'm not positive how admirable that is. I mean, it is admirable. I will say it is explicitly, obviously admirable. I don't know if that is something to aspire toward. I don't want to be the sacrificial lamb for.
I guess that because it's one of those things where it's like, in theory, everyone is sacrificing for the greater good.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
100%.
that is not what happens. But then again, it's double-edged sword where it's like, but if no one does, be the change you want to see in the world.
That's so true.
So it's kind of that
Yeah.
situation where I'm like, because I understand the sentiment of like, I don't want to be the sacrificial lamb, but it's like, but if no one is, then no one is.
Then no one is.
You know?
But I'm saying like it seems like Maxine and Teri are okay with nobody being, but Bird isn't.
Yeah.
Really that into the she's like, no, I want to keep this tradition. I don't care if you guys are mad at each other and whatever, and they're like,
We don't give a fuck about that.
no.
Which I wonder if they were specifically just like angry in the moment, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They feel angry.
Yeah.
Like they feel angry and angry at each other. They had their own personal shit they were going through that I'm like, that explains that. But I don't know. Because I don't think that they were like, I think they didn't want to give it. Didn't want to give it up at the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. Yeah. But
Yeah.
but they would get over it eventually.
Yeah,
and
I
come
think
back
eventually they would have
to their
come back to it no
values,
matter
which
what.
is family
I
is over
Fully
everything.
think that would be what it is.
Okay.
FOE. That's what that stands for. Family of everything.
Okay. So
I didn't like the way you said. You've heard that? FOE?
not in like an earnest way.
I thought that rappers said that earnest.
They do, but not in like an.
They're not being
way.
earnest?
In like a rap way, not in
So
like an
that is
earnest way.
I don't know. I think that they mean.
Anyway,
I do think that they mean it. I don't think they mean like their family, like the traditional values of family. But I think they mean like my niggas over everybody.
They do.
Then what are you saying?
But FOE is like
That
I
feels
can't explain.
like
I can't explain it. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what
no,
I mean.
I don't. It feels like
If you know what I mean, comment.
FOE.
If you know what I mean, comment FOE. Okay.
Stupid.
Okay. Can we talk about the actual food though?
Go for it. Because
Okay.
I have a controversial opinion. I don't like soul food. So one, we talked about this a little bit earlier.
That's insane.
And I mean the food, not the movie.
That is insane.
I thought this movie took place at Thanksgiving. It literally does not. Not a single holiday pops up.
Sure
So,
doesn't.
Sorry about that.
Not a
But
holiday, just Sunday dinners, which we also had in my household.
we didn't do
For
that.
a time. We didn't always have it, but we had
Oh,
it like
yeah.
something,
That's a thing.
in segments. Yeah.
I I don't really like fried chicken. I sorry, all these foods I don't mind.
I forget.
will have
Ryan
it.
doesn't like bone-in fried.
I sure don't. I like chicken
fried
nuggets.
Chicken.
Yeah, I hate a chicken wing. Give me a nugget. Give me a nugget. It's so much more efficient. It's so like I will
You
stand
want
up.
efficiency when eating? You're trying to have efficiency?
Yes. What are you saying?
I'm trying to focus on flavor.
I like flavor.
You
but
talk. We are so we are so different.
I
Oh my god.
like flavor is crazy. I'm just when it comes to chicken, yeah, I just want a chicken nugget or a chicken tender. I would prefer it. I would.
Okay.
You can get the sauce better.
Ciao. Okay.
Okay, let's get into the food.
Let's just play the game.
Please, yeah.
It's Sunday dinner. You can only pick 3 for the table.
Okay.
In fact, for you can only pick 1.
Sure.
Because you don't even like none of this shit.
I'll cut the rest of it
Okay.
anyway. Yeah.
Fried catfish.
I immediately scoff. Like, okay, sure. No, I enjoy.
Chicken dumplings.
Is that a black thing?
Chicken and dumplings.
I don't think I know what that is. I understand. I understand the concept of
You know what?
chicken.
Chicken soup and dumplings, like the biscuits that go in. It's like a chicken soup with biscuits that go in. Garrett, do you know chicken and dumplings?
Chicken. Do you know what they are? Chicken and dumplings. I have.
Let me see the picture that comes up. Yeah,
this.
exactly. Oh my god, I love chicken and dumplings. Oh my god, I'm gonna make us that soon because
I have
love chicken.
never,
and dumplings.
ever. It's just like chicken noodle soup. Never seen this in my life. So
It's fantastic.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my mom make some for Thanksgiving.
These are
maybe 'cause
biscuits?
It's crazy. I mean, it's dumplings, but essentially
Sure,
you can use like
a biscuit make.
a biscuit. Yeah, you can use like biscuit.
No, okay, I've never had that. No. Okay.
Anyways,
Sure, keep going.
cornbread,
Okay.
black eyed peas,
No. Like
hate a black eyed pea.
Thank you. Same.
greens,
Mm.
mac and cheese,
Okay.
yams,
Okay.
sweet potato pie,
Okay.
sweet tea.
Okay. Sweet tea is crazy.
You can only keep one of those. Which one you keeping?
Can you list them all again?
Fried chicken, chicken and dumplings, cornbread,
This
black eyed peas.
Before. Now it's fried chicken. What is it?
Why?
So what is it?
I decided it was fried
Chicken.
chicken.
Chicken. Dumpling.
Fried chicken, chicken and dumplings, cornbread, black eyed peas, greens, mac and cheese, yams, sweet potato pie, sweet tea.
I guess I'm keeping mac and cheese. I could pick 3, but it's because I
Okay.
don't like a lot
What's
of
the
things.
3?
I love a yam. I love a yam with a mac and cheese
Oh
specifically.
my god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Actually, it's a little bit harder than I think because I also like sweet potato pie.
that which is yams, damn near.
Okay, well then you know what? I'm gonna cut the yam and just put it in a pie form. So I have a yam plus sweet potato pie, mac and cheese.
Ew.
And then I guess I'll keep fried chicken.
Okay, I'm gonna remove black eyed peas from
'Cause
my
it's disgusting.
because I would never eat that.
They
Red
also
beans and
smell
rice.
bad. Is red beans and rice a soul food thing?
Yes.
I guess no, that's fair. It's in the never mind.
What else
It
would
is.
it be?
No, I don't. I was gonna say not. I was gonna say racist as well, but I was about to say it was gonna be racist, and I wasn't racist.
Okay.
I thought it was a Latino thing.
Rice and beans, just
Is
in
it
general?
not?
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it is
Yeah, I'm
diasporic. It is a diasporic black thing,
Okay.
including black Latinos,
Okay,
or
I'm like, rice and
Latinos
beans
and white.
feels-
So, anyways, okay. If I had to pick, I'm picking fried chicken because
Yeah, sure.
red beans and rice, and greens.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I know you don't do mac and cheese. I'm surprised that you
Yeah, I
keep a
don't
sweet
mac and
potato pie.
cheese.
I love.
I don't
potato
even
pie.
like sweets. I don't like dessert. I
Oh,
don't like
well then,
pie. I
see,
don't like. I hate yams. I can't even believe people
Oh.
fuck with yams like
I
that.
don't mind yams. Yams are good.
Nasty.
But a sweet potato pie specifically. But to me, there is a difference between sweet potato and pumpkin.
Big difference.
I don't know that I think that.
Okay.
I think that they are fairly interchangeable in my brain.
Okay. Well,
It's like a sweet,
one is
creamy
white, one is
pie.
black.
They're both orange.
That's really funny. Okay, rapid fire. Name everything Teri paid for in the movie. She paid for 6 things total.
Oh, I don't think do you know the answer? Do you know the answer?
I have the answer.
The wedding.
Okay, period. Okay.
The taxes of the house. I guess like Big Mama's house taxes. Is that
Okay, yeah.
I assume. Are we counting what's his name? Studio? Miles' studio?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, the beauty shop.
Yeah. Okay, you got 4.
Oh my God.
2 more things.
Is it to get someone out of jail? Did she bail? What's his name? No, she got him. She made a phone call. Wait,
Right.
bailed him out of jail. Is that
No.
okay?
I mean, that might be 7. That's not listed here. but that might be 7.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, the surgery. God damn it.
Yes.
Big Mama surgery.
Yes, that's 5. You got 1 more.
Wow.
What would be the last thing that she paid for?
To pay for the baby to be born. something. What is it?
Funeral.
Of course she paid for that fucking funeral.
Right.
Fuck everyone. Fuck this family because the family fucked my husband and my wallet.
Fuck the family because the family fucked my husband and my money up.
God.
At the end of the day.
Wow. She also paid for the funeral?
She did.
That's annoying.
She did. I agree.
I am going on a vacation. I'm not talking to any of you. Fuck
I
you all.
agree. Let's get into the facts real quick. There's a couple facts that I just want to touch on.
Please do.
Halle Berry and Whitney Houston were both considered for the roles of Teri. Regina King, Kenya Moore, and Jada Pinkett Smith were all considered for the roles of Bird.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of timing-wise. That feels, age-wise, feels weird.
Vivica A. Fox auditioned for the role of Teri, but landed the role of Maxine instead.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes
Well,
more sense.
all of that makes a lot of sense. I'm like, wow.
Halle Berry and Whitney Houston, I'm surprised Whitney didn't get it.
Whitney, I know.
Only because, surprisingly a good
She
actress.
would've been a fun
She would have been a
Teri.
very fun Teri. And
She
her,
would've been a
I think
fun
her
Teri.
crash out would have made more sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Whitney going there makes way more
100%,
sense than
yes.
Vanessa Williams.
Absolutely.
I think Vanessa
Agree.
Williams is a lot more calm than
Agree.
Whitney is.
Some other facts. The character Miles, played by Michael Beach, plays keyboard in the R&B group called Milestone. The vocalists of the group are portrayed by two siblings,
Casey and JoJo.
Casey and JoJo, and Babyface.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And Babyface's brothers, Kevin Edmonds and Melvin Edmonds.
Oh.
Both of the band After Seven.
It was 7 people. Now I understand what you mean.
The band was called After Seven that the Edmond brothers were in real life.
In real life,
Yes.
IRL.
Yes, IRL.
Okay.
Oh, and then the soundtrack. We cannot.
Did Babyface produce it? I do wonder because he did Waiting to
Let's
Exhale, and
see.
I do know that to be true.
It says the Soul Food soundtrack was released that same year through LaFace Records and was a success, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on
LaFace Records is Babyface.
Is Babyface.
So.
Yeah, LaFace. Yeah. L.A. Reid and
Yes,
Babyface.
that makes sense.
And number 1 on the R&B and hip hop charts, and was certified double multi-platinum
Crazy.
in 1990. What is double multi-platinum?
Not Diamond.
Yikes. 4 singles charted on the Billboard Hot 100.
Is Mama on this? Mama.
Yes.
Wow.
Mama, you know I love you.
Was that Harmony? Was that there? They were almost.
It's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. I wasn't mad at it.
Mama, you're the key to my life. Wow.
Yeah.
This song about this woman who terrorized her children. But she didn't terrorize them.
She didn't terrorize them.
She didn't help.
Yeah, she was like, she was
She was kind of like a band-aid.
She was an
Band-Aid
enabler,
what is
unfortunately.
the Katy Perry's lyric, Band-Aid over
my bullet wounds or
broken
something.
heart. Band-Aid over a broken
Yeah.
heart. It's bad.
I like that song.
It's fine.
It's a good one.
It's fine.
Anyways.
How fun.
4 singles charted in the top 100. I Care About You.
Whatever that is.
What About Us by Total.
What about us?
We're Not Making Love No More by Drew Hill. And a song for Mama by Boyz II Men.
Wow.
Which later was number 1
Yeah, that makes sense.
single. Yeah.
Crazy
Also,
to-
September by Earth, Wind & Fire was included on this track listing.
But that's just
Right.
thrown on the
Right. It's
album.
just on there.
You know
but-
what? It's probably because these black movies used to do the roll call at the end with the cast.
Yeah.
Did this movie do that? And that's probably why that song is on there.
Did it?
I don't know. Sometimes I get this movie, the ending of it, confused with This Christmas.
100%. And This Christmas did the Soul Train
Certainly,
line
yeah.
at the end. Yeah, it feels like This Christmas was a direct.
Rip of this.
Yes, like they tried.
They really did.
tried.
It
and
feels the same.
Doesn't give the same vibe.
Well,
to
yeah,
me.
I feel like the other one, This Christmas feels silly in a way that this does not.
Yes,
This
yes,
does not feel silly.
exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Calling this movie a comedy because also it says a comedy drama, and I'm like, it is funny in context, but I don't think it is supposed to be funny. I laugh
funny.
at.
The little boy is funny sometimes.
I think it's funny to kind of watch. Some of the things are funny situations. Oh. I thought she was cuddling up, but he's cuddling up, but he's just.
He
wanting
just wants to
you.
bite the dang expensive cord I
Of course
just
he does.
bought.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah, that was a good.
I know, solid little chat.
That was a fun one.
This movie, yeah, it had a lot more than I thought I would play. Oh damn, I forgot. They brought a lot out of me. Again, not a Thanksgiving movie.
It's definitely not.
Sorry.
Oh, we have one more game if you want to do it. Okay. Answer who said these quotes.
Okay.
I don't need your help. I can find my own job.
Well.
And stop looking at my dick.
Mackay Pfeiffer, or what is his name? Lim.
Lim.
Because that was when the Queen came in, and pointed. That was fucking that was homophobic. Because like, he said it to the gay man who worked at the shop with him, and also I hated that the gay
No,
man.
he didn't say it to him.
Who else was he
said it
talking
to
to?
her.
I don't think so. I think he was talking to the gay man.
What?
They were all at the door.
No, by that point she had locked them out, and it was just the two of them in the bathroom.
Okay, I'm
and she's like, "What are you doing home in the middle of the day?"
No, because I remember. Oh, okay. I'm remembering him. Oh, but he
there
dropped
was still, there was still a homophobic moment where that
I don't
happened.
like
Yes,
that's what I remember.
for sure.
And I think I tie it to that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, he says that to Bird.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
Who is that hoochie coochie mama with her fat ass all over my man on the dance floor? This is my wedding day. I'm supposed to be happy.
That's Bird.
Right.
Because both their exes showed up to their fucking weddings.
Right.
Weird.
Right.
Weird.
Oh, fuck the family. I let the family into my house.
Iconic.
And you know what happened? The family fucked my husband.
Of course. Come on.
Wait,
That's
not who that is.
Williams.
That's
yeah,
Teri.
iconic.
Yeah, that's Teri.
I'm saying the real names.
And then there's the iconic Big Mama Yarn.
Big Mama, your arm.
Yeah. Big Mama
yes.
Your arm. Yeah.
Big Mama, your arm.
Right.
Let me put some butter on it.
That was crazy. Why did she say that?
Butter?
I'm actually confused. I was like,
I don't know.
is that a thing? And you had a really good point before we started.
Yeah, they never ever talk about like, hey, we should eat different. We should
Right.
the whole
Big Mama
movie,
just lost a leg.
and we're like, let's eat more shit.
Right.
Let's
and
go.
then she died.
And then you're like, you know what we should do to celebrate her, or not celebrate, to commemorate her death? Let's eat more things
Let's
that
eat the
fucking
shit that
killed
killed her.
Big Mama.
Right.
Like, not
I like
once.
a chitterling as much as the next girl.
Of course you do. That's very niggardly of you.
I do. I haven't talked about chitlins in a long time. A long time on this show, and I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore
I hate you.
because people kept coming up to me in public talking to me about chitlins, and I said,
Won't. I can't be the
"You don't
chitlins
know
girl.
where I can't be the chitlins girl. Do you know where we are?
Yeah, that is kind of insane.
Like,
you
stop
being,
coming up to me.
you being the chitlins
You
girl
scaring
is
the
wild.
hoes. It's getting weird. Why are you talking to me about chitlins at my white ass job?
I can't be the chitlins girl.
Oh my God.
Is funny.
Anyways, do you have anything else you want to talk about the show? I mean, about the movie?
No, I really do think we covered it.
I think we did too. I think we did good. Yeah.
I do. I will say I like the movie a lot more. It makes me want to rewatch it. I have not watched it in like maybe a couple
You
years.
should.
And I really do. I remember it well.
It is an objectively
good movie.
good. I will say it
Yeah.
is a good movie. It made me feel good. I was intrigued the whole time I was watching it.
Good acting. I do remember the acting.
I
being
love a star-studded cast like that, and we don't have that as much in black film anymore.
good. Well,
I feel like the
Black stars.
Tyler Perrification of black film
that's
has
sorry.
pissed me off.
I think it's more than just him, but yes. I think it's the Tyler Perry and the Ryan, the memification of film. And I think that movies have gotten cheaper and then people don't have to be good anymore. Or you can get away with being bad. Because I think there are people who can be good that they just don't because it's faster to be bad.
That's fair.
Or cheaper to be bad.
I'm just thinking like star-studded black movies,
what
and they're
black stars do we
usually made by Tyler Perry.
I think we also don't have black stars the way we did in this.
That's very fair.
like these, particularly at this time, were like stars in
Yeah.
a way that like right now, name them.
I could.
Please do.
Coco Jones, Zendaya.
One of those is not like the other. Well,
Which one?
and I'm not talking about color.
Which one? Yeah, no, explain it.
I'm saying Coco Jones is not nearly as famous as Zendaya. In a way
She's
that
black famous. You know what I mean?
sure, I would say I guess this movie. Nah, but I'm like Mekhi Phifer was in real like or, I don't want to say real things. I'm digging a hole. Let's get the fuck out.
I'm done.
You know what I mean though? Like I think
understand some of these were household names in general.
in a way that I don't think that we have black stars like that anymore. ... Stars. I think it's hard to be a star.
You know
now.
what? We don't have stars like that.
Yeah,
That's
we
really
really
fair.
don't.
We actually don't have stars like that anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just stars. In general.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to be a star.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
For the episode, you can watch this episode on YouTube and on Spotify. Comment along, join in, talk to us, do all the things.
FOE.
You can talk to us on TikTok, on Instagram, on Threads. I'm getting off that X app. I can't.
Oh, I'm
I've
surprised
had
you're still
enough.
there.
We're really not. It's just the accounts
Yeah,
exist,
there,
but I'm
right.
like, I feel like they're about to get deleted. So hit the threads, do all the stuff at BPLP Pod. And yeah.
We'll see you next time.
And you can email
Oh, yes.
if you feel like emailing with thoughts, ideas, hate mail, love, or anything in between. blackpeopleloveparamore@gmail.com. That's it.
We'll see you next week.
Goodbye,
or next
guys.
time. Yeah, 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.